guys, welcome back to another episode. This is Sisters and Chats with me, Jade.
And me, Paige.
We're at Toxic Cycles. Have you ever been in a toxic cycle?
Yes, and I'm not proud.
I guess I can technically say same. I've been in one. I've been in a toxic cycle. I was going to say for 11 years, but I just don't feel like I should class it. It wasn't toxic for the whole 11 years.
Yeah.
I don't know what year. Maybe maybe it was actually toxic cycle for 10 years and 9 months.
10 years and 9 months, very specific.
Because I feel like a lot happened in our relationship in the first few months.
Damn.
So it was only good. Like, it was like honeymoon phase was done and dusted in 3 months. So the rest was toxic.
Oh, no.
But what else are you meant to know when you're like literally 13, 14 years old?
I mean, fair enough, but girl, god damn.
Oh.
Damn. Talk about being patient.
Talking about being delusional. And listen, you know the episode we guys like you think he's gonna change and he doesn't change. Yeah, like I said, girls, there's no shame. I was in it. I was in it way too deep.
Yeah.
But okay, toxic cycle. How long is yours?
I want to say
How many have you dealt with actually, and how long?
one from top of my head.
Okay.
No, I think it's one, and I'd say a year.
Okay.
But that's probably not, I can't say that's like accurate 100%, but from the top of my head I feel like it was a year. It was too long, okay, but I mean not as long as yours. I mean 10 years, 9 months, god damn child, no.
Listen, I just didn't know any better, okay? I was so young, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
When you think about it, when you're 14 years old and you're in secondary school and you're studying for GCSEs, are you meant to know, like...
I mean, I get that, but I mean, when you hit,
sixth form and all that.
Or so, you kind of start to understand the world a little bit more.
Listen, I was in my head, I was like, I'm in it for the long run. I'm here to the end till, you put a ring on it, death do us part.
Yeah.
That's where my head was at.
I mean, to some extent, I do kind of understand, because I think from what we kind of understand from what I've seen with the older generation, you stay and you commit and you hold it down and you make it work. So I think where that's kind of somewhat, I'm not saying it was implemented into us, but it's just what you see. So I feel like
I think I did come to the realization that the other month that's probably why I stayed for so long is because of like how our upbringing was, and I felt like, oh, you meant to just stick it out.
God damn, girl. God damn.
Because we wasn't shown any better.
Yeah,
there
wasn't an example set for you.
There
to
was an example,
know right from wrong.
yeah, and like what to expect, what to accept, what not to accept, and we never really had like an open relationship with our parents to say where we would speak to them openly about things. I kind of dealt with all my my last relationship stuff by myself and with friends, but just didn't know better. But I feel like nowadays girls are like, and like guys, boys and girls are both like, nah, I'm accepting it, forget this, I'm tapping out, I'm zoning out, I'm switching off. No, and I love this attitude. So I hope by the time we have kids, they will literally just be like, yeah, this is not for me. It was great getting to know you. Bye.
See you later.
So there's hope for the future generation.
There is, and I feel like social media is such a big part in coming to realization. And that's the positive side of social media, because it's like you see all these videos and you're like, oh, okay, like I'm not the only one feeling this.
Yeah.
So it's more of a spoken thing. Because I'll be very honest, I don't know, girls. I might be baiting myself out here a bit, but I would sit on YouTube and search up certain things like how do you make someone like treat you better. And the things that would come up would just, I don't know, it just wasn't educational enough for me to kind of know the right thing to do in that situation. Like, there was nothing outlined like, you shouldn't have to search up this, like a guy shouldn't have to make you feel like this.
Yeah, there wasn't. Back in the day, there wasn't. Now there is. You could simply TikTok it and you've got a girl and guys literally spilling all the tea and telling you about yourself and also giving you a reality check and shouting at you through your phone. You're like, damn, I just didn't need that this morning, but thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like social media has evolved, so it's more useful and realistic. Like, So
just a question: when you was googling these things, like who was giving you answers? Blogs, or was it just Google? Like
it was
Google.
YouTube videos.
Oh, YouTube videos.
Yeah, it was this one specific guy. I didn't even know his name because I would just fast forward his videos until like it somewhat made sense to me.
Okay.
Yeah, but his advice,
when was this? Sorry, can we just dig a little bit deep on this?
I couldn't tell you.
Was you in secondary school?
I would say definitely I was in secondary school. One of the times I used this guy. Like I use it multiple times.
Like, but you didn't even have a laptop. You had a lap. You got your first. Didn't you get your first laptop when you were 16?
No, that's when I got my
MacBook.
Yeah, but
no, you got your MacBook before 16.
I had my first laptop in primary school.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I thought you never had a laptop until you got your first MacBook when you was 15.
No, I got it.
When you had in primary school. So did I have a laptop in primary school?
Yeah, I think you did.
Why do we need laptops in primary school?
I have no clue.
Anyways, that's what pages used to do back in the day. And this is when you should have parent lock. Parent lock. And this is why they've invented child YouTube. Because you should have been on child YouTube. So you couldn't have been YouTubing any of this, which then hopefully would have pushed you to speak to people around you.
Yeah, no, it's true.
But yeah, it's crazy. But how many times do you think a toxic cycle needs to like reoccur for it to actually be official that it's a toxic cycle you're in?
I would say, I think 3 times is fair enough because like once is a mistake.
Yeah. Drake says this. Drake says, what, like the first time is a mistake, the second time is a decision. But then and a third time is what?
I mean, it's a choice, but then decision and choice is somewhat the same. Kind of align on the same level.
Yeah, basically, just if it happens more than twice. No,
maybe if it happens more than once.
It's a toxic cycle you're in.
True. Do you know when you're little? Like, I told you once already, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, do you know what? Once. If it happens again, then no. They saw the first time how you reacted. Thought, oh, okay, let me see if she can. Let me
see if she can stay in another. Let's go again.
Yeah. She'll forgive me like the first time.
Oh my god, it's too much.
You shouldn't have.
But then again, you definitely live and learn. But also, you can't drag someone out of a toxic cycle. Yeah, you can be there for them. You can support them. You can like give them all the advice they need. But they need to mentally check out themselves and be like, I'm tapping out of this now. I'm done.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you know anybody who is in that situation, you just need to be there for moral support. Yeah. They need to talk about the same situation again and again. Let them. They're already frustrated themselves. Yeah. They just need to do it in their own time when they're ready. Otherwise, they're going to be sneaking right behind your back and doing it.
We love that though. But it's hilarious because... No, we obviously don't love that because it's not great. But in terms of, it's funny when you know you're sneaking around and you're doing something where you shouldn't do. Like there's been times when I know I shouldn't be doing something and I don't tell you about it. I tell you eventually anyways. Yeah. And then I know she's gonna get onto me, but I don't tell her in the moment. I just won't tell her. But it's funny because I already know clearly I'm not meant to be doing it. There's some sort of like consciousness happening up here that, girl, you know you shouldn't be doing that. But I'm like, how will she know? I will tell her, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
But after. Now. But yeah, you need to go through it yourself and then be able to check out.
Yeah, go through it, really feel it, like feel everything, and then that should be enough for you to step back.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also if you're just getting tired of waiting on yourself to come to the realization, one thing I'll say I feel like that might help you is reading books that are about self-worth. So it can somewhat, you know, when you read something and like, oh, do you know what, like, this is so true, I need to change my life, and you have that realization. I think those type of things could also help you come to that terms quicker to mentally check out. Yeah,
that's true. Also, but for me, there's this one guy, I don't know what his name is, but he's American and he's on TikTok, and he legit shouts at you. And a load of his videos are literally in his closet. He's in his closet and he's shouting at you.
He's so funny. Yeah.
And have you seen the ones when there's 2 of them?
No, there's 2.
Yeah, they're both in his closet, and they're like,
that situation.
Yeah, it's funny, and I'm like, okay. I was like, wow, I didn't need to be shouted at this morning. Like, I'm literally just got up and getting ready for the gym. It's like 5 a.m, and I go on my TikTok For You page, and I'll be scrolling, and then he's shouting at me, and I'm like, okay, thank you.
You need that.
I needed that. Thank you. So I'm now gonna go to the gym to get rid of all that toxic energy inside. Yeah. It's a whole thing. But yeah. Okay, we're going to round it up, guys, and give some advice.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, nice. Love that.
okay, this is the title. Why do I not regret cheating on my partner?
Oh. I mean...
Why do I not regret cheating on my partner?
Interesting. Says a lot.
Okay.
Not prejudge.
Let me continue. So, I seriously don't know what's wrong with me. 2 days ago, I was drunk at a party and I made out with a girl. There was no sex, it was just kissing and touching. I'm in a relationship for about 6 months, but for some reason, I don't really feel bad about it as I think I should do. Clearly sounds like he doesn't feel bad at all.
Yeah, clearly.
It's the first time that I've ever cheated, and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do now. One side, I feel kind of bad for abusing her trust, but the other side, I just don't really regret it. Okay, carry on. I don't know why I wish I would regret it, but I just don't. She doesn't know about it yet, and I'm not sure if I should tell her. Please help. That sounds a little bit confusing towards the end because he's saying one side he feels bad about abusing her trust, but on the other side he doesn't really regret it. I don't know why I wish I would regret it.
First of all, you don't.
Do you even regret any of it? Do you even feel bad about any of it?
What the hell? That's so horrible.
What?
Like, that's so horrible that you can put someone. Just let this sit with you. You put someone through something they didn't even need to go through, give them trust issues, make them feel insecure, and you do not feel bad about that as a
But she
person.
doesn't know yet.
Yeah, but regardless, knowing in my... if I would never do it, but if in my head I've done something... if
that's
I've cheated
going to
on
be...
someone,
Yeah.
I couldn't sit with that. And knowing that, all my days, I've put someone through this, like, the amount of trauma that I'm about to bring into life.
Yeah,
because of my actions.
yeah.
And you don't feel bad. I can't help you, sir. That's something you have to deal with by yourself, and you go figure that out because you should feel bad. You should.
He should feel bad. And he even even though he knows it's going to bring trust issues because he's like, oh, one side, I feel bad. It's going to, like, trust is not going to be there.
My poor girl.
So, yeah, he needs help.
Yeah, I think he needs help.
No, what is this? What are we advising?
First of all, you need to tell the girl, right? This is the only little help I'm going to give you here. So listen closely, okay? I'm going to say once, okay?
Okay.
Go and tell her. Apologize, okay? Even though she's probably not even going to want to hear that because I wouldn't want to hear it anyways. And then just remove yourself. Literally, the least you can do is just remove yourself.
Yeah.
And don't even be in a relationship. That's all I will say to you because it sounds like you're very emotionally immature and you're not in touch with your emotions. And 100%. You need to go and figure that out before you want to get in a relationship with anyone and traumatize them. That's all I have to say.
I think we'll wrap it up on the note of literally you're clearly emotionally not available for a relationship and you need to check out and leave her.
Crazy. Wow. I was not ready for that one. That's really irritated me.
That was a bit of a reality check for you, mate. Okay, sorry, it was not going to be a little soft-spoken one.
Oh, of course not. No.
Okay, but yeah, thank you guys.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel.
And for our audio listeners, can you please give us a follow and leave us a review? Until next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.